A Vancouver man says he was devastated when he learned a fraudster had taken the money he sent by wire transfer to what he thought would be a safe investment for his business. Alan Landa operates two businesses in BC, one in real estate development and the other that sells arcade games all over Western Canada. In November 2022, he was searching for a placement for his investment money to get a good interest rate on it until he would need the money for his business. He got a phone call from someone identifying himself as an investment advisor with a bank. After several calls and emails, Landa decided to invest more than $735,000 through the man in what he thought would be safe investments. He sent the money in two wire transfers that went into a bank account of a company named B21 Trade Canada Limited. He later learned the person who contacted him was an imposter, fraudulently posing as an investment advisor at a bank.
I couldn't believe that I blew my nest egg. I just honestly, I wanted to curl up into a little ball and never be seen again.
Around the same time as Landa's fraud case, a similar case happened in Winnipeg to Peter Squire, who lost more than $600,000 in a fraud involving the same company, B21 Trade Canada. Landa was told the bank account was frozen, and he credits actions taken in the Winnipeg case for that.
Every phone call, every word spoken went through my head over and over again. And I kept going, well, that was a red flag. How did I miss that one? Oh my God, how did I fall for this?
When the bank account was frozen, the alleged fraudster could not remove the money, and Landa filed a lawsuit in BC Supreme Court. He succeeded in getting a court order to get his money back.
I would say fraud is very bad right now. I would say it's probably the worst it's ever been.
Sergeant Shiv Gill heads the Vancouver Police Department Financial Crime Unit. He thinks fraud increased during the pandemic when people did more business online.
It's devastating. So the people who are victimized, the emotional impact can be quite severe. They're embarrassed. They can't believe that they fell for this scam, so they have difficulty telling people. I've noticed actually they have difficulty reporting it to the police.
To help reduce the problem, Sergeant Gill says he'd like to see government change banking regulations so that banks and credit unions would be obligated to repay money to account holders if they lose funds through fraud. Vera Lynn Kubanek, CBC News, Winnipeg.